Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory Years. We're back on here, ready to continue our modded playthrough. And if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video, along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself, yes. Alright, a few things before we get started. One thing being, I have already recorded this episode partially, and then I lost power. And corrupted my entire video. Luckily, I think it was only about 6 minutes in. Uh, so there's that. But the unfortunate news, or the bad news, is I had done um, the whatchamacallit, the calendar. We got up to calendar number 8 because it is the 8th right now. Um, and the what we had gotten was we got 20 candy canes, and we had gotten some inhalers, like 10 inhalers, which I put some on my person, which I haven't used very many out of my stack of 50 that is in my hand, and then put some in the box as well. That's over by our hub and what's not. So yeah, like I said, I already did the calendar, but oh well. And the other thing before we get started, um, if you're playing Satisfactory, and if you're not playing Satisfactory, I guess, I would like to wish you a happy or a merry Ficsmas. Because it is Ficsmas, it is the 8th. If you don't know about Ficsmas, but you have Satisfactory, the Ficsmas event does start on December 1st, and it goes all the way through January, or through the first week of January. So if you have this game but you're not playing it, um, and you'd like to participate in the Ficsmas event, definitely hop on. If you're not seeing a Ficsmas event during a game, definitely make sure that that game has seasonal events enabled over in the settings. So do be sure that's enabled. If you or whatever the option is, do be sure it's enabled so that you can get the Ficsmas events. And likewise, if you'd like to turn off your seasonal events, that's the exact same option right there. So anyway, let's go ahead and what do you call it? What do you call it? Let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, and here we are. There's our candy cane there. I also went and grabbed a whole bunch of stuff that we were going to need for this episode while I was recording. And unfortunately, nobody's going to see that because I had to delete the video. The whole 6 minutes and some. Something like that. Uh, just hate that when you're recording and you lose the footage because it's corrupted. It's just like, ugh. But that happens though. It happens. You just gotta shrug your shoulders and move on. Okay, so as promised for this episode, we are going to finally be building Ficsmas factories. We're going to be starting out with a few basic ones just to get us started here, and then we're going to do some gifts and stuff like that, as well as we're going to be building a train station over here. So we need to figure that out. Let's see, these... Yeah, we need to figure out this train station too, because I gotta have... I'm thinking about one train station ought to do it, you know? Because recently I've done sorting systems before, but not really to the effect. I guess if it gets blocked up though, yeah, we'll do two train stations and just call it a day there. But we know that this is the exact middle, or this should be the exact middle of this entire factory here. So we're gonna go off of, no power, give me power. So the exact middle is not the middle of the grid here. Is this off grid? This might be off grid, you know. No. Oh, I see. Okay. So this is the middle, so we're going to do our two train stations based on that. So this is why the highway exists here. Mainly for the train station. So we gotta do our trains as well. So, oh. So if this is the middle, I want to do two train stations kind of facing each other, but not at the same time. I don't, because I'm like, well, if we do that, then we have to have a train coming around this way and a train exiting off that way. Because it would end no matter what, right? We could have the two trains go into the train station here, and then turn around and go back out this way. That would make sense. Because I'm not putting the train station up there because of where the death thing is. So if we have both train stations here, I'm still going to use this. See why I thought this was the two foundations are here and here, not here. But yeah, if I do this, we'll still use this as the middle between the two train stations here. So it's going to be probably 6. I had to guess. It depends. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and then we've got... Yeah, so if I was to turn this right now... So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. So it'd be like that. This is not where the rail's going, but... Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Now you guys are probably asking, why do you need train stations? This is because the copper and iron bulbs, or baubles, whatever you want to call them, they go on the tree. Those have to be made with iron and copper ingots. Now I was thinking about just bringing the ingots here, but I was just like, you know what? Why don't I just bring in the ore? And then we use the downstairs. Remember those areas? We use the downstairs to do some smelting and stuff like that. So yeah, so 1. Okay, so the rail counts as 1, 2, 3. So then the trains are going to be centered here. Okay, yeah, that works. All right. So now I just got to build out that way. That way. We also can't forget ourselves with our challenge. Our challenge being that we have to build 5 car train stations. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Those dims the rules. I'm out of concrete already. But yeah, dims the rules. So we're going to do 2 train stations. I'm just going to put them in line. That'll just make things easy. I need my concrete. Where's my concrete? It's always the middle car. I always forget it's the middle car. Yeah, we'll just put them in line. I think it's fine. Yeah, one's going to be dropping off copper, one's going to be dropping off iron. Yeah, so anything that requires smelters is going to be done on the first floor here. So the smelters being... oh, yeah, that's also a good call, too, that we're going to have smelters making red and blue as well. So there's 12. Okay, so that's the exact train station. I think what I'm going to do is we'll go through the middle here. I'm going to make this concrete real quick. It's just temporary. Just so I know where the center's at. So transport. Should we have the trains No, the trains go all the way down, they come in, and then they turn back around and go back out. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. That way we get full use of the track without having to make like intersections and things. And it just makes things easy. Okay. So what did I say? It's so then 1, 2, 3, and then wait, this is gonna be the middle? Hold on. Give me this. Let me hook up to it. There. Okay. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm all for making the train stations closer, I guess. Because if I hook this up, like here, so that's where the train station is. So it takes up part of that area right there in the middle. I guess if I could move it out, that would probably be fine too. What if we did 4 instead, actually? No, because then I'd ruin everything. That would ruin it. Well, would it? Would it though? I mean, we are getting rather close to this. So from because if we do 3s, we're going to have to put the train station clear over here. Which actually fits pretty darn well on our platform we've already made. Ow. Yeah, that fits pretty darn well. Okay. I think we'll do that then. So basically, if we did 2 3x3 corners, we have to have a 2-meter strip in between those 2 3-meter corners in order for the track to not get mad. Yeah, so that's how that works. And of course, freight platform goes on this side. So 2, 3, 4. We remove that one. And then 5. And then we go to the other end. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to bring that there. And then... and we'll have 1 meter found. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Because the track won't connect. Balls. I just put all that up for no reason. Oh, then the 2 tracks are going to have to go around this pillar because they're not going to make it in between there. Yeah, and it doesn't matter which way we do this. Unless the train stations are facing that way. So they can come in, go to each train station, have like a foundation separating them. And then both curve back. You know, yeah, let's do it that way. I think that'll be, whoops, I don't know why I canceled deletion. Yeah, let's do it that way. That makes more sense. Okay, so then we just corner this. Actually, we kind of have to go off of this train here, or where the train thing is. And the other problem we have, I guess, is the room, right? You have to figure out, okay, so it's going to be, this is going to be the outbound train anyway, but I'm going to have to build the inbound train, or, wait, no, this is the inbound train, never mind. Again, these tracks aren't permanent. I need to get a feel for where the start or the end of the train station, but yeah, so it's going to be here. Oh, because we lost power. Then we have, let's just say we have a train station. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to take up more room doing it this way. But it'll also be easier to have inbound and outbound trains. So then the end trains would start here. On this foundation. Okay. And then they both like hit the center and then go across the tracks into the building. Right in the center of the building. I like that. It, like I said, it takes up more room, but at the same time, it's more convenient, I should say. Okay, let's add another foundation to this whole thing. Okay, so we got one foundation there, so that's 2 freight cars, 3 freight cars, 4 freight cars, 5 freight cars, and then train station. Okay, and then foundations, we need to go out. Oops. Let's grab that. So then we go out 6. And 6. And then you fill those in. Okay, and then let's put the train stations in. So transport, that's what I'm looking for. I actually kind of want to put the train station on... how many beams do I have? Do I have any beams on the train? I would say yes, but the reason I don't know is because my other game has beams on it on its construction train. Because that one's constructing rails. No, we have no steel beams. Annoying. It's like, what if we put this on steel beams instead? And then it doesn't look like it's interrupting water flow. It's like that could be cool. So what we do is we put down let's go ahead. I could fly here because the train's here. Remind me not to destroy this before I get back over to safety. I guess it's not super unsafe, but I was like, what if we did a 1 meter foundations and then put the steel beams underneath this? That would be pretty cool. But again, I need to go get steel beams. But yeah, so it's still going to be this level, but underneath. It'll all be steel beams in the water there. That'd be pretty cool looking, I think. And then we'll have like a walkway around the outside of just these. Where are they? Of just these. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool looking. I wonder if we could do it all with. That'd be so expensive though. It would take up a lot of time. No, we'll just do it with foundations. But yeah, I think we can do this with like a 1 meter foundation on top, and then the steel frames underneath. So, all right, let me go get some steel beams, and I'll get that done just right quick. It's okay. I don't know, so right about here. And then we'll just do a little jump. All right. Hopefully that Worked out pretty well. I'm gonna make that nice jump cut. Alright, well, so I've been at this for a little while, as you could probably tell. I got the 2 train stations for iron and copper set up for the most part. So rather than adding 2 more trains in order to make this work, I just added the 2 trains coming from the ones that are going from over there to there, basically. So the iron and copper trains. So we have again coming now. This might have been almost perfect timing. Yep, here we go. Okay. So yep, this is one of the copper trains. So this one just goes from that station there over to the nuclear power plant. And I figured it could spare a little copper and bring that in. So yep, it goes right across here, right underneath that little arch thing that I built. And goes into that station right there. And drops off copper ore. And then shortly behind it, here comes the iron train. These ones are kind of been in sync a little bit, or close to, anyway. Oh, whoops! I forgot to turn off the uranium train. I'll turn it off here in a second. Yeah, I went over there to reprogram these trains, and I noticed that the uranium waste train, or the uranium waste station, was full, or was getting close to full. Because I was like, I better check on that while I'm over there. And yeah, I was getting close to full, so I was just like, okay, well, I'll set that train en route, and I completely forgot about it until now. But anyway. So, yep, that's all good. Sorry, my brain went, Okay, so this is all the walkway right here. And something like that. The walkways go right across there. The train goes right across the walkways here. I made this walkway nice and wide, so that I could have enough room for walking and for doing these and stuff like that. And I had to be very, very careful in this area because in this area is the death zone. It is very, very close to here. So building out this way was kind of difficult, building this rail and stuff like that. I had to basically be back here and build all of this to my best ability. I did have to fly in and take a little damage so I could look at stuff to make sure it's where I wanted it, but yeah, and I am correct there. So yeah, if we fly a little closer, just wee bit. Yep, that's the death zone right there on that corner. Yep, right there. So all of that is off limits. Getting that rail in there. Yeah, so this one I just did this. Just like, okay, put it there, 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 put it there. And all the way around. And the way I got these circles was I just used foundation to get it to where I wanted. And then once I knew the train was where I wanted it, I just deleted it, so. So yeah, like half of this area is off limits. So I think what it does is it comes in at an angle like this, and then it goes like this. You can see it kind of goes in an angle. Oh. It does go in a bit of an angle, and stuff like that, so. But anyway, and then that's all. Then the walkway goes up that way too. And I just did a little crosswalk with some of them things. So anyway, this is where all the belts are going to be bringing in the stuffs and things. Very, very nice. And I'm going to have over here, these are where the factories are going to be for the smelting process, I think. I'm thinking anyway. Like this would make the most sense for the smelting process. So we start basically, let's see. Oh yeah, I need to open all this. I completely forgot. This all needs to be open. And I need to change these power lines around. Yeah, we'll get rid of all this wall here. And then we'll put in those factories. Because like I said, you know, I was going to make sure that we did Ficsmas factories today. So that's what we're going to be doing. And that's why you didn't get to see the... You're not gonna be seeing the train build. Because of that. Because I don't want you to see the train build. That literally took me, I think, about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Let's see. Yeah, about an hour and a half. It was around there. I'm not really sure because I wasn't really paying attention, but anyway. So we got to figure out. I do need to also figure out how many gift trees I can do up here. Oops, that's blueprints. Builder. Here we go. Ficsmas. Oh wait, yeah, gift trees. Okay. So you see the stuff we're not even making this to be able to put this down. As well. All right. So let's go up to the top there and where there's some. Oop, that's not. Wait, how do I get up there? I didn't even make a ladder. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a staircase. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make a staircase. Let's see. Oop, I forgot a wall over there. Eh. Something like that, anyway. Where should we have a staircase at? Right here in the center, right? It's got to be here in the center, somewhere. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't think about getting upstairs. Never did think about that, of putting an actual staircase in. Alright, we'll put a staircase in right about here. I guess like on this wall-ish. It'll be a little bit off, though. Architecture. Let's see, the center is here, right? So then what we'll do is we'll put... See, I need a 1x2 foundation. We could do a 1x3 since it's so tall. I think we could do a 1x3 anyway. Yeah, we should be able to. Grab a wall. I actually want that door right there. Okay. So then we go in here and this is the staircase. Or the ramp case in this case, huh? Architecture. Stairs. Can I move this? Yeah, I can. Okay, then we take half into that section. I'll remove this. I'll do that. Okay. So then 2, 3. That should be fitting. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have to put a wall. Wait, what? Okay. In order to use all that. Yeah. We have to do that. Okay. You know what? That's just fine. Okay. Go out here. Put our walls up. walls. We are gonna build Ficsmas factories today, damn it if it kills me. And it probably will. See, I'm gonna put another door here. There we go. And that leads outside. Okay, just like that, just like that. Yep, that should lead right to the top. Daylight! Oh. I put a door here. The door is kind of useless. I'm getting rid of it. Obviously, you can't do anything with that. With that door there. You know what we could do? We could just have this, well... I was like, well, we could just have this outside, but... It kind of doesn't work, though. But I kind of have to have it. What if we just put a thing like this, right? Okay, hold on. Because I didn't think this was going to be outside the building, in my honest opinion. Did not think about that. Poor planning leads to poor structure. Yeah, well, that's how it works. Should we even have a... Well, yeah, we should probably have a wall anyway. Just like this, though. Yeah. And this is going to lead, of course, it's going to lead inside. So walls, we're going to have a side door, or, yeah, that type of door. It's going to lead there. Like that. We're going to have to kind of tie this in. And we're going to have a little wall like that. And for these... Should we have like a... I really wish there was half walls in the game. It's really irritating that there isn't any. And I don't have micromanage to help me out neither. So then we just do another half foundation. Yeah, this is too complicated. Screw it. It's too complicated for this little portion. So I'm going to do another side door like this. Right. Okay. And then we just put a architecture, put this there, just like that. And then we put this there, just like that. And my Q key is sticking. And it's really annoying. And then we put that like that. And then put this like that. There we go. I put up a full 4-meter wall there. And then we just do a foundation. Like that. So yeah, you can enter the stairwell from no matter where you are. It's kind of low. 1 second. Let's put a 1-meter wall on top of this. That'll make it not so claustrophobic, I guess. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. And it's all inside. So, how many trees can we put down again? Oh, it's 1 meter by 1 meter. That does make me curious, though. Can you put tree... Because it does take up just a foundation here. So if we do... Let's say we do this, right? Yeah, we put them in the middle here. So we do... I'm just trying to figure this out. So we do 1 gift tree there. Let me mark them with yellow. This will tell me how many factories I can build just with this. I mean, I could do more, but I don't want to go too crazy. Oh, that worked out so good. I love it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 19. That does not work, though. 19 is not a number I wanted to hear. It is 19. Alright, well, we take 19 times 15. 285. Is there a way I can sneak a 20th tree in there or reduce it down? 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. We'd be reducing by 4 trees. What if we just reduce the 4 trees in the middle? Ah! Almost went flying off the edge there. Okay, so this is the middle, right? Oh no, if we remove this one, I'm actually okay with that because this is the exact center. So yeah, let's remove this one. Then we have 18 trees. 18, I'm more happy with that number. 18 times, not 45, times 15. There we go. 270 presents, which is that's the exact is it 270 for a Mark III belt? Yeah, that's the exact number. Holy crap. That's kind of funny, actually. We're still going to be using Mark Vs, but we can go with the 18 trees. I'm pretty happy with that. So each one of these will have to do the wall bit for those. Okay. Stupid autosave, anyways. Alright, so above each one of these. Let's see. What am I thinking about? Thinking about walls. Thinking about... Oh, he's going to have to be concrete. We're going to do this. And the reason we're putting them above is because I need to be able to walk underneath those underneath those belts. So we're just going to do that for each one of these. We're setting up to have these trees even though we can't make them yet because of the iron and copper bundles. But that is okay. We can still set up for them. Anyway. And then now I know where all the belts are coming in at. Very nice. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so then, yeah, we need to go back down below. I guess, yeah, we just look for the external little rectangle. Go back down below. Oh, and good. When I put those trees down, I can put them down and then come down here and paint the concrete. From underneath, even. So yeah, the presents are going to be coming in. So like I said, 270 presents. We're going to have to figure this out. We're going to have to do some numbers. Production assembler. So, oh, we can have it make the Ficsmas star as well. Nice. All right, so I'm going to put down each one of these. Yeah, it's 3 assemblers, isn't it? I think that's it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Ficsmas. So we got the ornaments. We've got this one. Whoops, I doubled up on that. Okay, we've got this one. Okay, so this needs copper and iron ornaments. So let's see, foundries. Let's get the foundries here. Okay, so it needs 5 of each. That one makes 5. And that one makes 5. Okay. So this one is covered. And this one needs the tree branch and the ornament bundle. Okay, so the ornament bundle, we gotta have 2 of those, so I'm just gonna put another one here. Look, we're building Ficsmas factories just like I promised. Just kidding. So ornament bundle, which makes 5 per minute, and we need 6 per minute. Why is that so off? What the heck? Why can't it just be 5 per minute just to make things easy? Okay. So yeah, now we've got 2 of those. Okay. Just so we can make these. And then so constructor, tree branches. This makes 10 per minute. Okay, let's have it make 15 per minute. To do that, this one needs to make 6 per minute. So it needs 6 per minute. Okay, so we need another set of these. Because I'm going to do almost as like individual factories, essentially. Okay, iron and copper. This needs to make 6 per minute. This one will need to make 6 per minute. Oops. Should put an overclocker in there first. Okay. And the copper and iron ingots I'm not worried about. I can make however many I want of those pretty much. Alright. That's just so we can make the Ficsmas decoration, which makes 2 per minute. And for the tree star we need to make 5 per minute. 3. Okay. 5 per minute. So this needs to make 37.5 per minute. Okay, that's 25. It's 35. So 17. Wait, hold on. So if it's 25 per minute and then another 10, which is what it's doing, that's 35 per minute. So then we need 12.5. Oops. Wasn't typing in there. 12.5. There we go. Okay, so then that needs, so that's making, okay, those are tied to that. Those are tied to the Ficsmas decorations, just making 5 per minute. Then we need 20 candy canes per minute. And I think candy canes are just this. So candy canes per minute. Need to make 20, is what I said. Yeah, 20 per minute. 20 candy canes per minute. $20. 12.5. Uh-oh. Okay. 12.5. Okay, wait. So if I downclock this to 10, and then 20. Okay, so there's our 20 right there. Okay, so we're making 5 and we're making 20. Okay, so this ornament bundle goes into... Oh, we need to make way more. Okay, 1 second. So we need to be making, what is that, 15? Yeah, 15 ornament bundles per minute. Alright. So then that doubles up on all this. So... Wait. Oops. This is this... Where's the one with the star? There's the star. Okay. So that's 5 per minute, and then this one is... Yeah, 15. Okay. So 15, if we take one out of that ornament bundle... And we got 15 right there. Okay. So 7.5 plus 7.5 is 15. Alright. So then 1 overclocker there. There we go. Just like that. Okay. So... Yeah, 7.5 plus 7.5. Okay, that's our 15 right there. Alright. So we've got our 15 bundles. We've got our branches to make our fix-it decorations. Okay. Okay, so now we're making the tree star at 1 per minute. That's quite insane. And then I've also got to design the rest of this too. Okay, so to do these ornament bundles, we need 7.5 per minute on both. Wait. So we need 15 per minute on both of these. So 15 per minute. That's not going to happen. Okay, so we're going to need 2 of each of these. Control C, Control V. And I'm going to Control V this one as well, but I'm going to change the recipe. Control C, Control V. Okay. So now we're making the ornaments that we need. There's no other smelters, right? Or foundries? No. Okay, I didn't place any more foundries. Alright, cool. So now we're making, like I said, those that we need. So we need to now put down our smelters, which are going to go behind these. I'm putting all this down so I can figure out exactly how much I need of everything. So 22.5 of the blues per minute, 22.5. 22.5. Okay. So, yep, 22.5 blues. Oh, that's 44, so that's 45 actually. Oh, we could just do 22.5. Yeah. Oops. 22.5 on that one. Will you? Oh. Whoops. Okay. Then we'll put this one right next to it. We'll just Control C, Control V. Okay, that's now making the required blues. Alright, and then the copper ones are 15 reds per minute. Alright, so reds. Wait, so 15... Yeah, 15 reds per minute would be 30. So we can do 10, 20, and then a third one for the required 30. Okay, we're now making... Good. Alright, and we're now making the required gifts for that. Alright, now we need another constructor to be making bows. Doesn't so the Ficsmas bundles requires those. Those require, okay, the decorations require branches and ornaments only. Okay, so we just need to probably have one machine making bows. And I'm going to like overclock this to the moon. Okay, and this one's going to be making... we already got ones making candy canes, so I'll do actual snow. Overclock that one to the moon. Alright, and then, yeah, so we'll actually have our own. So these ones are going to be making, like, the tree branches. Again, overclock that to the moon. And the candy canes, overclock that to the moon. Okay. So now we've got all that, and then we need one of each of these. It's going to be one crazy factory, I think. Okay. So I'm just curious. I might use Satisfactory calculator to help me out here. I probably should have. But yeah, that's going to be pretty darn crazy. I was just curious how many gifts it would take. But I think I'm going to... we'll just use Satisfactory calculator here. Alrighty. Nah. I was gone for a little bit there. Instantaneous for you guys, though. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. Yep, it is ready. Yep. Here we go. Okay, so Satisfactory calculator, link it down in the description below should you wish to use it and did not know about it until now. I've got the maximum amount you can make in each machine, just one machine, fully overclocked basically. So as you can see here, this is our entire production chain. It doesn't look very big. Looks like we need a lot of presents. Is that 1,196? So we're going to need more gift trees than originally planned. Yeah, that's a lot of gift trees. We're going to have to place way more than we, like I said, way more than we originally planned to. But that's okay. And the main reason is this right here. I want to make 5 Ficsmas stars per minute, or wonder stars. And this requires 2 assemblers fully overclocked. We're also going to be making the maximum amount of Ficsmas decorations. Like I said, they're going to be individual factories, basically, individual factory lines that are going to make all this stuff. So, just for fun. I thought it'd be pretty fun. So all of this is all going to be its own individual line, including the snowballs. I don't have this recipe unlocked yet, but the snowball apparently use it with the Nogg-aholic, so, or not that use it with the detonator. So we'll be making those as well. So this is the number though that I wanted to know, was 1,196. Okay, and heading back over to the game. So 1,197 actually, and we're going to divide that by 15. That's going to put us at 80 trees. That's a lot of trees. Okay. I guess we'll work on that next time as well. That's quite a lot though. So what I'm thinking is we're going to remove all these factories I put down here, just as temporary. I don't know why I was doing that. I should have just went to Satisfactory Calculator first. And we're going to build ourselves a temporary factory to make the stuff for the gift trees, basically. And we'll worry about all this later. I've got the... what's really cool about Satisfactory Calculator as well is you can save Satisfactory Calculator, your production planner. When you do your production planner and you get it all set up within the website, you're like, okay, and then you can't finish that project that day, right? But you need to close out your computer or whatever. You can actually save it as a bookmark, the production planner, because when you insert production stuff and it loads up the graph, the production line, that actually is a different, technically it's a different website. It has its own code in there, kind of like YouTube videos and stuff like that. It's all its own web page, essentially. So you can save it as a bookmark and then load that production plan later. I do it with the Phase 4 stuff all the time. I have Phase 4 saved for how much I wanted to make of everything. So yeah, like I said, we're going to need a lot more trees than that. Luckily, I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off though. Oh, that's going to be interesting. How am I going to combine everything and place it all up here? We might be looking at expanding this. Maybe not the building, but the top section up here. I might look at expanding it in an interesting way. Because if we take this, this line right here, let's use the F key to help us count here. We take this whole line and we multiply it by 3. Because I don't want to take away from the building inside. I don't want to take away that space because I'm going to need a lot of space. Even though I'm overclocking machines, I'm going to need a whole lot of space. So that's 39. Okay, we take that. Let me actually write that number down here. I got a piece of paper. 79.8. I could have just wrote 80. Whatever. Okay. So it was, whoops. It was 39 times 3. 117. Okay, so we don't need to expand. We may expand a little bit, but we're not going to need to. Looks like it. Okay. So that works out pretty darn well. And 18 times 3 is only going to give us 54, so we're going to have to redesign this completely. We're probably going to have trees side by side. I wonder. 30. Oops. Let's take that 39 times 2. 70. Oh, it's just enough trees, man. Or it's almost just enough space. So we'd be short 2 trees if we did all the way across there while leaving the center open, is what I was thinking. But what if, and this is a big what if, but what if we put one, oh no, that wouldn't really work, would it? Let's say I put a merger in the center, and then put trees either side. Yeah, that wouldn't give us the same. That would give us. No, that wouldn't really work. Okay, well, we'll figure it out next time. But we have a plan, and we know just how many trees we need. We need 80 trees. I'm going to put that out here on a sign so I don't forget it. So I don't have to do the math later. Select. Can we do gift trees? Will that... Aha, it will. Okay. Ficsmas gift tree. Let's change the layout. Can I have... Nope, not with this sign. Oh, it's upside down anyway. I don't have... I'm missing beams for that. We'll just do a display sign for now. Select image. Yep, Ficsmas gift tree. And then 80. AB 80 minimum, basically. Why is it upside down? What the heck? We can change the layout of this, of course. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. 80 minimum. That's how many we need. Okay, so we'll work on that next time. Oh, and before we close out this episode, I wanted to show you guys a discovery I had made a little bit ago while I was building over here. So you would have noticed that my construction train, is not where it used to be. And I want to show you something very interesting that I had made this discovery. It's really weird, but it also is it's crazy that it works. But, okay. So let's say I wanted to power up my train, right? Let me grab this right here. We'll put it like that. And then we'll connect it like that. Right? Now, keep an eye on this signal. As you can see on the side of the pole of this signal right here. This specific one, you see how it's green? Now, if I was to connect this to my train, of course, you go, of course, it's going to turn red. Right. So that's kind of how my train was set up, but this one was deleted. But yeah, you can see now the signal is red on the side of the pole, which corresponds to this right here. So it's red, right? Now, hopefully this works. But watch what happens when I delete this piece right here. It's still red. Now, isn't that strange? I've disconnected the train line. The train line's not connected anymore. But it's still red. I couldn't figure out why it was red. I was just like, what? That makes no sense. Right? And I'm like, okay, is it still considering this connected? Um, so what I did was I built an extra set of track, which is the train is sitting on now, and without even thinking, I hopped into the train. Right, I hopped into the train to move it, even though I still hadn't connected it to the track. Look, I have power. Even though the track isn't directly connected, it's close enough that the game considers them the same. Considers them to be connected, even though it's not connected. I don't know if this is a bug, or it's just how the game works. But yeah, and that's just funny. And then, but yeah, so watch this as well. You can see. Let's get down there to where you can see it. Let's get it a little closer. Actually, you know what? We'll go over here. But yeah, even though it's not connected, it's still considered connected. And then as soon as I delete this, now it's no longer close, and he heard the ting, and now it's green again. How weird is that? It's just accidental discovery. Freaking over 2,000 hours in this game, I've never discovered that fact at all. And now if I hop into the train here, now I have no power. And that's so weird. And I'm curious, now that I've tested that and shown you guys it is working, now I'm curious what happens if I get close enough to the rail. Will that still work? See, I'm not connected to it, but just close enough. No, that doesn't consider it connected. I can see on that signal right there. It's not connected. And if we go and hop back in our train over here, so it literally has to be, yeah, it has to be touching. Interesting. Here comes the copper train. So that little deal right there has to be overlapping for it to work. Yep, and now I have power. And now I have power. What the heck? That is crazy that it considers that connected even though it's not possible. Alright, yeah, I guess that's more than likely just the way the game works. And why did my FPS just tank there? Everything's still working? Yeah, that's fine. Well then, I think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. Definitely, I know we didn't. I didn't know we didn't actually build any factories, but technically we did. So next time we'll figure out the factories are going to be placed, how the trees are going to be placed, how it all gets hooked up, and hopefully we can finish tomorrow. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hope and pray we can. But yeah, get that finished so that we can then, um, so that we can then build the factory and we can then move on next week. We'll be able to move on to, you know, waiting for the rest of Ficsmas, of course, and whatnot. But we got to build we got to build a temporary factory. We can do that next time as well, right as we begin. That's probably where we'll start out. We'll build a temporary factory so that we can then make the stuff to make those trees, and then get on into that. So should be good there. But like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So yeah, hopefully y'all have yourselves a great rest to your holiday season. Great rest to your Ficsmas if you're participating in that. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.